And so I first wanted just to talk about something that's been kind of like running through my mind over and over again. And it's been a while since I feel like I've consistently done this, but I used to quite frequently, if you're new here, I used to just anytime I had like something that was on my mind and I kept on coming up in certain situations, I'd just come on here and talk about it. And it could be the most random things ever. But so lately I've just been thinking a lot about just the stigma sometimes that social selling, network marketing has. And I think the more that time passes, that is kind of going away. It kind of depends on what circle you run in, though, right? So, a little bit about me. I mean, I went to school for, all kindergarten through high school, so all 13-ish years or whatever. Went to college for 4 years. Um, Went to grad school, and college was actually like 5 years for me because the fifth year was like an internship and part of some master classes, but those didn't really transfer. But anyways, I got my master's, um, and I got my type 75, which you can be like a dean or a counselor with that. So I did kind of what in my culture was considered the norm, right? Went to school, went to a good college, got really good grades. I got the 9 to 5, so to speak. And it was great and I loved it. And I just never thought that I would be where I'm at now. And I always just thought, well, like, why? You just go to school, you get your college degree and you use it, right? So I think as, life kind of evolved for me, we moved, I was super pregnant, super sick, and we decided that I was going to try to stay home because I didn't know if I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. But what I did know is I didn't want to only see my kid for like 2 minutes at a time. And because literally the commute is an hour each way, the hours of a teacher. If anyone's a teacher, they know it's not the school hours of the day. It's definitely longer if you're going to do that job well. And so I started staying home and it was great. I loved it, but I definitely missed what I'd gone to school for so many years. I had missed that collaboration with other people. I had missed the challenge almost that it, gave me talking to adults all day. I've missed that. So there's a lot of things I missed, but I also loved being home with my baby. And so for me, when this whole shampoo, hair care, now skincare business got brought into my life, I didn't really think much of it other than, maybe I can have more flexibility. Maybe I can work more, have something for myself, but still be with my kid. And I didn't think of it much beyond that. But I know from the outside, a lot of people from the outside look at it and, because they see one person do it a certain way, or they see that everybody's doing one of those things. But there's a reason why there's so many people who are drawn to it, and it's because it's awesome. And not every company's the same. So I'm sure there's people who've gotten burned by certain companies or whatever. I mean, that can happen with any business. I also think sometimes people don't realize that like you need to treat it like a legitimate job. You need to actually put forth some work into it, or nothing's really going to happen. And obviously there's some products that are more in demand than others, that are some that are more unique. There's some that work better. There's some business models that within the same thing that are different. So there's so many different factors, but I just remember just being like, well, I'm like, why would I do that if I have a college degree? Like, why would I, sell or share or do anything on social media if I have a college degree? And I think through this journey, I've realized that I work with some of the most intelligent women and men. I work with people who really strive to be better. I work with people who don't want to settle. I work with people who don't make excuses. I work with people who, they've got a bajillion things going on. They're struggling with stuff of their own. They have kids with special needs. They're a single mom. They already have a full-time job and they still find time to be successful with this because they realize the value in it. And I can really only speak for Monat specifically, my company, but for me, like the reason I started doing it is because there's no inventory. I don't have to pay anything monthly to like have my business unless I want to. I do have some inventory because I have some vendor events coming up, and so I might, just sell some products on the spot right there. But I don't have to front load everything. People can go to the website. There really wasn't any pressure, and I figured I'm not asking anyone to change any habits. Everybody washes their hair. And then it started doing wonders for my hair, which if you've been here for a while, you know that. It's permed and bleached, and this is what it looks like when I blow dried it. And this is after Declan. And it had been like a year. So I started this business when I only had a 2 and a 1-year-old. They're only 2 and 1. It was crazy. We moved twice. We were building a house. So to say I was busy was an understatement. But for me, it was way better than having to be held victim to somebody else's schedule. I didn't, I always thought it was like super corny when people are like, be your own boss, but it's true because I get to work when I want, where I want, how I want. I think sometimes people see others run a business a certain way and they think they have to do it that way. And at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? If people are going to judge me because I chose what was best for my family and for myself, then those aren't your people. I mean, those people just aren't my people. And that's fine. People are entitled to their own opinion. It's always interesting to me too, though, that it seems to be to people who have never actually tried a network marketing company. And they've never been in a good culture, because I know there's different cultures within different businesses, but so at the end of the day, you just can't like change those people's minds. But for me, the paycheck that I got, we got paid yesterday. I think yesterday was the 15th, right? Or is today the 15th? I don't know. I think I saw it early, so I think we technically got paid today. But it was more than I made 9 years with a master's in teaching. Do I work? Yeah, I work really hard. We have Zoom calls. I help my team a bunch. Always trying to learn more about the products, what works best for people's hair types, always trying to help the people I work with and their customers. I'm always trying to run giveaway events. So there's always stuff I do. Now, was it like that in the beginning? No. And does everybody work at the capacity that I do? No. And that's the beauty of it. You get to decide, how big or small you want the business to be. Do you want to make full-time income, or do you want to make part-time income? Do you want to do it for fun, or do you want to take it a little bit more seriously? But I think as a society, we need to really stop judging people who don't take their businesses seriously. Like, that's their choice to not take a network marketing or social selling or direct sales, whatever you want to call it, business seriously. Like, if they're just having fun with it and making posts here and there and that's it, and then that's fine. Like, that's what they want to do. And I don't think we should ever wrong somebody for wanting to make some extra income to better their family and their future, So I think that sometimes we fail, you guys, and we make it look all like roses and amazing, and it's all these parties, and it's almost like I had someone the other few weeks ago tell me it's almost got like a sorority feel to it, which I was never part of a sorority, but or I was for like a hot minute. I don't even remember. I don't know. I actually didn't have very good grades in high school, and so I think I couldn't even be in one. I was like, it was bad. Anyway, so but I think I don't do a good job sometimes of showing behind the scenes of, the conversations I'm having with my customers to make sure they're getting the best products, dropping off products, making events, doing events for my team, Zoom calls, on 3-way calls, talking with people, just whether it's about the business or the products or both. The thank you, handwrite thank you notes, I really do try. And a lot of people are like, oh, wow, you've been so lucky. You've been so successful, because of where I've come from and what I've done. And sometimes I want to be like, but you can too. Like, it's not just me. I just didn't quit. And I'm not going to quit. I'll just continue. Because there's times where people don't want the products anymore, or people don't want to work the business anymore, or lies get said. But you can't control that. And so I think it's always super important to just take a step back and realize that this business can really be whatever you want it to be. And for me, nothing compares to, like, you just never see such a positive group of people that are really just working for their goals and so supportive of one another. It's like the least cutthroat environment ever. At least ours is. I mean, we just like always share ideas, thinking of how we can better serve people. And so anyways, I'm rambling now. But what I wanted to tell you guys too is, if you watched all the way through here, we're having a giveaway event that starts in like 15 minutes. And it's for the next 3 nights, and you can look at whatever videos. So feel free to message me. I'll send you the link. I'm not going to harass you. That's not my style. Okay. If you're just like, I'm curious because I just want to see if I can win some earbuds. They're giving away the Apple AirPods. Couldn't think of the word. A Yeti cooler, some other fun. There's 2 other fun things that I can't think of right now. Why can't I think of it? I think a Starbucks gift card, Target gift card. I don't even know. But lots of cool stuff. They're giving it away. No purchase necessary. It's a no pressure event. I'm basically going to do like some fun, different things within there. We'll leave it open to your imagination. And so it starts at 8 p.m. tonight. There will be a few videos tonight. Just comment on them. And then there will be a few tomorrow night and the next night. And you just comment on them, interact. It's pretty cool. So yeah. So my challenge to you is, if you're one of those people with a college degree and maybe you have this idea of what network marketing is, I challenge you to reach out and just ask me questions. And maybe you'll be right. Maybe you'll be like, well, isn't it this? Like, isn't this what you have to do? I don't have to do anything. I don't know what companies other people are part of, but yeah, so, because it might just be that blessing in disguise, because I'm just happy that for me, I almost was forced into it in a way, because for me, it was either I went back to teaching full-time, tried to find a teaching full-time job near me, or I went back and went to an hour commute each way and was working crazy hours and super stressed out. Or I just tried something that maybe wasn't so conventional, and it's pretty darn amazing, guys. So that giveaway group, send me a message. I can send you the link. All you have to do is say, Erin, send me the link, and I'll send you the link. And I think that's it. But yeah, I'm super excited. My friend Candace is going live, so it'll be awesome. Everybody should go support her. She's going live tonight. There's like 22,000 people in this giveaway group, so it's gonna be crazy. And it'll be a lot of fun, hopefully super informative. If you're one of my customers, like a VIP, feel free, or retail, feel free. You can be in the group too, and you very well could win as well. And